Hey, this is going to be a excuse me, a quick look at my i10MT from Integy. Told you guys a couple of days ago that Integy was releasing this car, was already released, but they lowered the price on it. So I went ahead and got the rolling chassis for 64 bucks. I think it was $20, about 19 for shipping. I've been wanting this truck for an awful long time because I just like the way it looks. In my opinion, is one of the better looking four-wheel drive stadium trucks out there. So long story short, just taking a look at this, I did put some electronics in it, and I would run it and put some videos up, but it is raining, so I have to get a couple of videos up pretty soon. I did order a different brushless system for it, and when it comes in, I'll show you guys what I actually got, because it's actually from Tower Hobbies, and I think it's called RC Gear, and they came out with some brushless systems. But anyway, just a quick look at this thing. Go ahead and get this body off real quick. Show you what I put up in here. Looking at it from the outside, truck, this is the version 2, and from some stuff that I've seen, this second version does have a little bit stronger plastic, some kind of composite mixed plastic that does make it a little bit more durable than the version 1. Get this top off. Body seems to be pretty strong and sturdy. As you see, I did somewhat run it outside, but it was just so wet, and my speed controller is not waterproof or resistant. So looking at the truck real quick, it does come with threaded body shocks. They're not aluminum all the way, but this cap part is aluminum here, so can't expect that to be breaking off. Other things, it does come with full ball bearings. It does come with CVDs in the front and dog bones in the back. This did come as a roller, so this is my lipo. As you see, it's a hard case lipo, so I think it may be a little bit problems fitting a bigger 3S lipo in there, but I have some smaller ones. It is shaft driven, and turn this over here real quick. The tire compound, it's a give or take. I like the compound. I like the aggressive tread that it has, and I like it on the black wheels. I think it's either kind of you like it or you don't type of tread and wheel combination, but I really do like it. I know they may balloon somewhat into higher speeds, probably above 50 or so. I've seen a couple of videos of the FTX Carnage, which this is based off of. I think this may have a few more updates than the Carnage, but anyway, it does come with 48 pitch gears. This one that I did notice that's different from the version 1 is it does have this plate that's over to protect that spur gear, because the version 1, the spur gear was actually exposed. One thing I was always curious about was, turn this light on real quick, this gearbox somewhat being exposed here and also there on the bottom. So I may just put a piece of black tape down there. I don't know, we'll see. But I did add for now my Castle 3800 4-pole motor in here. I have a 3900 motor coming from Tower Hobbies. This is using my Mamba Max speed controller, and it does have my Savox turbo in it, but I got a set of electronics I'm going to put in here that's a lot cheaper, and I'll let you guys know how that turns out when I get those. The plastic is pretty strong and sturdy. Doesn't seem cheaply made, so I don't expect this to break too easy. There was a couple things I need to adjust on here. I need to adjust this toe. Yeah, the camber on this, because it is sticking out a little bit too much. There is one other thing that I did notice. See how far this turns to your left, but to the right it turns a lot more. I noticed right here, if you guys can kind of watch that, you see how part of this servo right here hits up in here? Even though they got a little indentation in there, it's still restricting the full turn of the tires and wheels to the left. So I'm going to have to look at that and see if there's adjustment for it, because to the right it turns so sharp, but to the left it's limited, and it is because it is hitting up against that. So I'm going to have to look at that and see if either I can trim a little bit off of there and still keep its strength, or if there may be an aftermarket part, or maybe even cut that whole part in and out so that it only mounts on 3 of those holes instead of on all 4, which may be a better option instead of cutting this and weakening this up. So, but anyway, expect some running videos of this thing on 3S and 2S. I did get this from Integy.com. They do have a sale going on their trucks, so I would recommend, if you guys want to get some cars or just kind of play around with them, I would recommend getting me, because I do have the buggy as well. And the designs are different. I thought that with this one compared to the buggy, they were the same, but they're not. And I'll do a comparisons video between the two, because there are large differences between this one and the buggy, besides just the A-arms, the dog bones, and CVDs or whatever being longer. There are some significant differences that I've seen looking at the two. So anyway, don't forget to like or dislike, subscribe if you have not, and put your comments below, and I'll try to get back to them when I can. Thanks for watching.